Yo, what's good guys and girls, everything in between? It's me, Bobble, back again after the Christmas break of YouTube and stuff. But anyways, coming at you today with a pure Burning Abyss deck profile. Recently I've been thinking about this, so I thought, you know what, let's take out the Phantom Knights. Let's just see how pure BA goes, and so far I'm playtesting. This build, for me, has been working out pretty well, but we're going to get into it. But anyways, how's your guys' Christmas been? You guys get anything you want? Were your pools good? If you did. But anyways, there are three of BAs. Of course, we're only playing the two, which is, of course, the free Scum and our free lovely Farth. So, of course, far from Scum, you want to play it free. They all have one effect, which is where they special summon themselves if you have no spell traps on your monster zones, your spell trap zones, and then they blow themselves up if you control a monster that's not a Burning Abyss. And you can only use one of their effects once per turn. Scums is during the end phase, you get to search a level 3 or a level 3 Dark Fiend, and Farfa, you get to banish a card on the field until the end phase. But yeah. Then for the two ofs, we of course are playing the two Barbara because, you know, we like burning our opponents. Two Libic because it specials our monsters onto our field with their effects negated. And then finally, my little choice, two Calcab, because of anti-spell, what you can keep doing is you can keep bouncing your opponent's spells and traps back to hand, which is really powerful. But yeah, so Libic special Dark Fiends from hand effects negated, Barbar banishes 1 to 3 and then inflicts 300 for everyone, and Calcab returns a set spell trap on the field to the hand. So yeah. They're just more names, really. Item for one of, we have the one Graph, self-explanatory, he's at 1. One Seer, again, also self-explanatory, he is also at 1. The one Alec, we're really only sending him if we have a flying sea or something on our field that we need to negate. But yeah, when he's sent, you get to negate a face-up card in the field. And finally, one Rubik, because he's a tuner, that's his only purpose in life. But yeah. Graph special index, here specials from graves. I feel like I've got to say that just to some people who may not know this deck somehow. Then for our non-BA lineup, we're playing 3 Rhino Warrior, self-explanatory. He protects your guys so they don't kill themselves. 2 Crane. The reason why I'm playing 2 Crane is because if you open with this and Foolish Burial, that's instantly either a Deco Talker or a Dante or a Beatrice and 2 other monsters on the field, I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, Crane specials, level 3 monster from the graveyard, effects negated. Yeah, so he's good. And then finally, the one and only tour guide, but don't worry guys, it's searchable off of Scum during the end phase, and it's also a star foil, because why not? But yeah. Oh yeah, and also, when Rhino's sent to grave, it basically foolish as any other card in your deck. So that's great. I honestly think Crane should have a super reprint, because it's only had a golden common, which is sad. Now for our spell cards, we are playing the 3 copies of Twin Twister, because it triggers off our BA monsters when they're sent from our hand to the graveyard, because they get sent. But you know, they're just gonna activate in a different chain to Twin Twister because it discards its cost. But yeah, that's literally only 3 of. I don't know why I put it over there, but 3 Twin Twister because you want to blow up your opponent's back row and just like go off with your plays. Yeah, pretty standard. Then for board wipes, you have the 1 Raigeki and 1 Dark Hole, because this deck has a hard time getting over monsters with over 2,500 attack. I'm not even joking, because you know that's max Dante and that's max Beatrice. But yeah, board wipes, you can play Kaiju Slumber and a small Kaiju package. I just don't want to risk that because they're not Kaiju or Malbranches of Burning Abyss. Then for our other one of the 1 Soul Charge for blowout boards. And 1 Foolish Bale to absolutely go off, because if you Foolish Graph and then you special out your Seer and you have already a Burning Abyss in your hand, that's an instant rank 3, and it's all off of Foolish Bale and 1 monster in your hand. Alright, now for our trap cards, we are playing the Fire Lake Traveler combo. 3 Fire Lake and 2 Traveler. Basically, the Traveler acts as a Soul Charge, but for only Burning Abyss, and they have to be specialed in defense position. But yeah, Fire Lake, what this does is you send 2 Burning Abyss monsters you control to the graveyard and target up to 3 cards in the field, destroy them. It's basically another 3 copies of Twin Twister but on steroids, so Tri-Twister, if you want to call it that. And then of course the Traveler, basically if you open with these two and you have a Dante and say a Graph for example on the board, you basically just do all your stuff on your opponent's turn, and depending on whatever else Dante has as material, like say for a Libic for example. But yeah, you'll just Fire Lake those 2 monsters away, then after that you'll activate Traveler, which will special summon all those Burning Abyss monsters back from the grave. So yeah, and then but the reason why we don't play free of discard is because it's hard once per turn, where Fire Lake is not a once per turn at all, which it's not broken. It has a pretty steep cost. It's a free for free basically. Then we're playing Solemn Brigade with 3 strike, 1 warning, maining it because we want to try deal with problematic monsters that our opponents can activate effects of, or special or normal to the field, or even invocation, because Macabre really fucks this deck up because it banishes instead of destroys. So yeah. Then finally we have the 2 anti-spell. This is part of that little combo. If you have Beatrice out, what you can do is that you can keep sending off your what was his name again? Keep sending off Calcab, and because their spells will be set, you can keep like bouncing them back to their hand stuff. Like say I might have a Cosmic Cyclone, a Twin Twister, an MST, stuff like that. But yeah, Twin Twisters are just a win condition against lots of decks, and also it's just an all-around good card. Now for the extra deck for our Link monsters, I only played 2, 1 Deco Talker and 1 Proxy Dragon. Of course, when the new Burning Abyss Link monster comes out, you can take these 2 out for either 2 of it or 1 of it. In my opinion, I probably just play the 1 because you really only need the 1 to really get you there. But yeah, Deco Talker points downwards, Proxy Dragon points sideways. That's all they're there for. And for our Burning Abyss Link monster, extra deck monsters, pardon me. Beatrice, fuck off, she's a Burning Abyss, I don't give a fuck what you say. Pimp Dante, because, you know, go into her off of Beatrice, Malbranch to Burning Abyss, which is actually her name, it's just sharp. 1 Virgil, because, you know, you make it with Rubik, it's kind of good, you get to draw a card when it leaves the field, and you get to, shuffle away your opponent's combo pieces from their field or graveyard. And then finally for the last Burning Abyss XZs, 2 Dante. I'm arguing bumping him up to 3 at the moment. Of course you can, because this is a pure variant. We're not playing as much extra deck spots, but yeah, you have to mill 3 as cost. So if he gets striked on an activation, then he'll still get the 3 mills. But yeah. Oh yeah, and also Beatrice sends whatever you want from deck to your grave during your player's turn, so you can farfer away their stuff on their turn. Then for our other XZs, we have 1 Nightmare Shark for games with Bobble, because we don't play interactive games. 1 Ground Pulse, you can pop your opponent's back rows, a la carte is shit. Where you're playing Giga Brilliant and Corbage. You know, it's just a little mini rank art package, and Corbage is good for just disrupting monsters and stuff by flipping them face down. And yeah. Then we're also playing the 1 Break Sword, because we're not getting its Phantom Knight effect off, but who gives a flying fuck about that? Phantom Knight is so bad. And also, you know, you get to pop some of your stuff and pop your opponent's stuff. 1 Dark Rebellion, because we have the space, guys. We have the space. And 1 Live, yeah. In fact, this is just not even in there. Look, I just threw it away. That's how bad it is. But yeah, I actually don't know why I put that in there. I think I'm actually autistic. But anyways, the 1 Livia, because you can fetch back other stuff with your Bar banishes. But yeah, don't ask me why I had Dark Rebellion in there. I think I'm actually going insane. But yeah, so that's been it for today's deck profile. Pure pure BA 40 card variant, so you know you're gonna see those 1-ofs a bit more common than a 60 card variant, like the decks I've been really playing a lot recently. I've been testing out 60 card dinos, might do that deck profile, but it's not too good. But anyways, guys, fusions are making a return. I know I said this like a week ago, but they're coming back, guys, and they're coming back strong. Anyways, Bobble Gaming with another video. See you guys next time. Bye.